I was just a normal 15-year-old secondary school boy, and I had just got off school for the Halloween half-term break. As I was walking home from school, I saw a car boot sale and decided to check out the junk the old people were selling, when I saw an actual physical copy of Toho 11, so I went to ask about it. As I picked up the CD case, the old man's hand shot out and grabbed my arm. He muttered, "Be careful, young boy. A strange woman left that on my grandson's bed, and when he put it in his computer, he was found dead with blood leaking from his eyes." My response was, "Then why the are you selling it?" He simply responded with, "I want money. Now are you going to buy the stupid thing or not?" I suddenly chucked the money in his face and I began walking home with the disc. What a nut! My friends will be so jealous of my disc copy. Haha! The game opened to title screen and it was all fuzzy and the title letters leaked blood and Reimu was grinning evilly and covered in blood. I should have turned the game off and burnt it, but no, I was just like, haha, this old dude made a scary Halloween ROM hack. I then clicked on Reimu A and I saw an animation of Yukari cutting her head off with hyper-realistic blood. Stage 1 then started and the cave was leaking blood from the wall, and when I shot the Faris, they exploded into gory parts. Wait a minute, Toho doesn't have blood, I yelled as I realized something was wrong.
Trick or treat! Oh my, what spooky costumes. Let me just get your trick. It's Fire Spider!
This is a bucket.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
Yamame's spider web was full of hyper-realistic dead dried-up bodies on the web, and they were crying blood, and the portraits were different. Yamame had spider legs poking out her back, she had red eyes and blood leaking out of her mouth, and Reimu's face was covered in blood and wounds, and very spooky Yukari with hollow eyes that stare into your soul lurked over Reimu's head. The fight played out as normal and I won easily, but instead of the normal dialogue happening, it played a very janky animation of Reimu and Yukari pulling Yamame's spider legs off and stabbing her eyes out with them. She let out a real-sounding scream with the hyper-realistic blood. I was about to vomit from this, but then a spider came out of my ass and bit me, and I screamed. The poison made me feel funny and it made me want to keep playing, so did. Stage 2 started, and instead of having a green haze, it was blood red, and once again, the Faris died gory deaths, and the even began screaming a bit. The music also became distorted, and when I got to Posse, whose eyes were all black with only little green glowing pupils, her outfit was smeared in blood, and her dialogue simply read, "I know you're jealous." Posse began crying. She ripped her own stomach open and pulled out her organs. It was hyper-real again. Reimu and Yukari just laughed. I was now pale and shaking from the horror that I had just watched, but I couldn't stop playing.
She told me about this troll that had red glowing eyes and walks like this. And if he ever gets loose, he'll go after the children first. And he turns them into little wooden dolls, which gives him his power. And that ugly little rascal is still alive. Down there. But he can only be awakened on the night before Halloween.
Like tonight.
When a Worrell,
Like you.
places his hand on a tree, like this, and says,
Yea, I call thee forth, Trantor.
but what are the chances of that happening?
mug people for their candy. They're all trying to become yokai. Sin everywhere. Okay. How can fanfic writers be expected to follow canon when not even Zune bothers to? Did you say I could mug people for candy?
Happy Halloween, everyone. So am I a cat? Is that what I'm supposed to be? Anyway, what you watching?
Brains.
Yes, me too. I am also watching Brains.
Neat.
Sometimes Brains watch me, but then I say, stop that, Brain, stop, and then they leave me alone.
I sure do love when you make sense.
Me too. Hey, Rhea, can you please pull the shafts
Stop it.
off of these fungi so I can make soup? Healthy brain soup?
I could, but I'm far too busy right now, clearly.
You're a bitchy and you know it, don't you? Okay, I didn't mean it. Now can you stop jumping off the cliff?
Maybe. Only if you promise to never call me names again.
Sigh. Fine. Only if you promise to stop jumping off cliffs after I call you names.
Sounds like a fair deal. Hey friend. What are you doing with your cat?
I'm sending it to a better place.
No, not heaven. You're not killing it, are you?
You can't tell me what to do.
Your actions are inhumane.
Says the zombie girl.
Nuh-uh, nope. You did not just say that, girl.
So what if I did?
So you pulled out her guts with your teeth and then ate them, puked them out, and then ate them once more.
Bitch knows a place now.
Yeah, in your stomach. Gosh, learn to control yourself, you salty slug woman. I'm sorry!
Trick or treat. Treats? For me? You shouldn't have.
Lady Yiko, you do know that you were giving the candies to them, right?
But Yomu, it's Yuyuween.
Stage 3 didn't even play properly, it just played a cutscene of Yukari and Reimu beating a poor drunken Yugi to death before hanging her from a lamppost. Stage 4 then played out and Satori with blood eyes and a sinister grin instantly appeared. She stared right into my soul and spoke with actual audio. I know you want to stop playing, but you can't, you will never stop playing. I know everything about you. She then proceeded to list off everything about me, my name, my address, who I to, and so on. I saw Satori kick Yukari and Reimu down a fiery hole, and a highly distorted version of Orin's theme began playing, and she rose from the fire. In her cot lay the hyper-realistic body of my dead friend that got hit by a car when he was 8. Orin then said, "You two will soon see hell." The fight then began, and I lost. I felt my hand burn intensely, and I saw Orin kick Yukari and Reimu deep down in the fiery pit where they standing in front of Utsuho. The stage's background was different. The sun was still there, but it was over the scorched remains of a city. Oku then turned around and stared at me. Your kind is weak and will perish under the atomic fire of the sun. If you fail, everyone fails.
I'm a ghost. I'm a zombie. I'm a witch, Zeh. Trick or treat. Get out of my shrine.
I haven't taken a bath in weeks! Why did I, scream that out at the top of my lungs?
Go away! I don't want any!
Oh.
So you're the new guy! I've heard so much about you!
What a coincidence! I've heard so much about myself, too.
So, come here often?
Are you drunk?
Only if you desire.
I desire for you to show me my living quarters.
Alright! Slow down, Turbo.
Here's a place! Take care of it, okay?
Oh, like how you drink copious amounts of alcohol in yours and leave a mess everywhere?
You're a
This place isn't so bad, I guess. What is that strange sound? Sounds like... Well, I am in the wrong room! Good bye!
Oh, you're fine to
stay. I'm just a spirit of dead girl bound to this room. No big deal, right?
Oh, that's fine. It's not like it's weird and absolute nightmare fuel.
Come on, buddy. I could have been a wrinkly old man, but I'm a young girl. That's special, right?
You have a valid point.
Yes. By the way, my name is Nana.
Nana, Batman?
Yes.
Well, I'm Jugo.
What a boring name.
You're boring! How can I tell you're a ghost?
Like this!
I am officially spooked out.
I can tell we're gonna be very good friends.
Or even worse, enemies.
Well, I'm dead, so I can't really make enemies.
So you're like Casper the Friendly Ghost, but instead of being a blobby fat thing, you're a young girl.
I'm definitely a blobby fat thing. What are you on?
God, you're so needy. Are all ghosts like this?
I guess.
Mean.
They huddled in the corner, helpless, as the monster pounded on the door. They had no weapons and no escape. And then, just when the situation couldn't get any worse, they realized they were out of booze! Oh, snap.
Oku's them then began playing backwards and distorted, and her first attack filled up the whole screen, and I heard screams! Everything went white, and I couldn't see. When my vision returned, all I was a black screen that said in bloody, "Game over, Earth!" The background was Ruined City. I then was able to stop looking at the screen, but when I looked outside, I was a huge red sun in the sky, and all the building around were ruins. I failed! Everyone is dead! I screamed. The game then went back to the main menu, and extra stage was open. Reimu was now a charred skeleton sitting on the ground in the main menu. I clicked on the EX stage, and then my computer shut off, and I heard a horrible realistic scream. My PC leaked blood, and a hyper-realistic Koichi with blood eyes appeared on screen, and everything went dark outside. I got up to open the door, and standing over me, I saw a hyper-real Koichi with black hollow eyes that leaked black goo. She cut my eyes, and I died.